I'm David Haig from Australian Video Camera and Creative Content. Recently, I wrote a review of the Canon PowerShot V1, and in that, made comment that I preferred old-style camcorders for shooting video, due to the ergonomics over, say, a dSLR, mirrorless, or similar. Well, for those who may have never experienced a camcorder, I thought it might be fun to make a little video to show you why. This is a smartphone, obviously, and it has a digital zoom of about 620mm. But bear in mind that it's digital, not optical. So what happens is that when zooming, individual pixels are blown up, making the image more and more grainy or noisy as you zoom in. And due to the shape, the ergonomics are absolutely terrible for serious photography or video, especially for long periods of time. This, on the other hand, is a Canon 5DS with a 200mm optical zoom lens. In this case, even at maximum, the image is still sharp as it's being created by the glass and not by electronics. And this is a Panasonic VX-F1 with a 24x optical zoom equivalent to a 600mm zoom lens. That's 3 times the Canon I just showed you. Again, the image is created by the glass, not electronics, and so remains clear and sharp, even at maximum zoom. So clearly, the Canon and the Panasonic both have a distinct advantage over the smartphone. But why is the Panasonic, a camcorder, superior to the Canon, a DSLR? The obvious thing is the physical size. Remember, this is only a 200mm zoom. If it was 600mm to match the Panasonic, it will be correspondingly bigger and heavier. This also greatly affects the balance when shooting, both of the shooter and the camera. In my main game of shooting motorsport, for example, you need to be able to quickly turn to catch the action while keeping the camera steady, and a camera with a dirty great lens bolted on the front is just not conducive to that. Then there is the fatigue, mainly of the wrists. My favourite test whenever possible is to shoot stunt aircraft. With a camera, I can follow one for up to 5 minutes or more due to the way the camera is gripped when shooting, like so. With a DSLR, I give up the ghost after about a minute due to aching wrists. If you don't have any stunt planes handy, but own a drone, try that instead, shooting for 1 minute with the drone at say 4 meters up, and you'll see what I mean. The major manufacturers seem to have decided the consumer market for camcorders is no longer viable. The least expensive from Canon is nearly $2,000. But Sony and Panasonic both still have sub $1,000 models, with the Sony HDR CX625 with a 30x optical zoom equivalent to around 700mm at $799. Panasonic has the HC VX1GN with a 24x optical zoom at $999. The only drawback at this level is a lack of a dedicated viewfinder. For that, you'll need to jump to the Panasonic VX-F1, as I use, at $1,249. If you are thinking of shooting sport or wildlife, for example, I highly recommend checking one of these out at your local dedicated camera store. But I do bend towards the Panasonic VX-F1 due to the viewfinder, and trust me, you'll thank me later. I hope this little video has been of some help. If you'd like more info, there is plenty on my website and the web address is below. Alternatively, feel free to email me at this email address. I'm David Haig from Australian Video Camera and Creative Content, and thanks for watching.